Welcome back. Let's continue on with the highlights. 30 of the world's best all going head-to-head at the Tour Championship. Has anyone been more consistent without winning than Paul Casey?
Only one player in this field, on average, hits their approach shots better than Paul. That's Jordan Spieth. That tells you how good a year it has been, tee to green, for this man.
All 4 opening rounds in this event for Paul Casey have been 68 or better. How's that for consistency today? A 66. He's 2 back of Kyle Stanley. U.S. Open champ Brooks Koepka at the 8th.
Only hit 6 fairways today, but Brooks, with his power and the way he swings it, that might just be enough every day for him.
Hard to believe he was that inaccurate off the tee. He was bogey-free. So some great ability to get up and down from not the fairway for Brooks. 66, he's 2 back.
Led the field in distance today.
How about Daniel Berger?
Daniel Berger started the week in the 14th spot in the FedEx Cup. And with putts like that, rounds like 66, he's a threat.
And didn't miss a putt outside of 10 feet. Webb Simpson at 18.
Well, who's got it in #1 spot in strokes gained approach? Another guy, much like Kyle Stanley, if the putter just cooperates for the week and he's right around level strokes gained, he's going to have a chance to win this thing the way he's hitting the golf ball.
Well, he was a green pounding machine, hit 15 of 18, did Webb, and he, like Berger, Koepka, and Casey, all find themselves just 2 back of Kyle Stanley. For Paul Casey and others, they say game on at the Tour Championship.
I don't know. I do like the volatility. I said that a couple of weeks ago in Boston. I like the volatility, and it gives you an opportunity to maybe. I mean, you look at guys who maybe somebody like a Hideki would say, I don't like the volatility. What a great season he had, and he seems to have been lapped. I quite like it. So maybe it's maybe the opportunity is part of it. Maybe the fact it takes me 9 months to warm up.
I mean, last year not getting here was disappointing. So many injuries, and I think we missed about 8 weeks just off injuries. So that was disappointing. But I mean, it's good to be back and playing and actually playing well.
I think the first scenario is me winning, and that's really all I can do. I'm pretty far back, so just looking to kind of keep doing what I've been doing today and kind of build some momentum for the weekend.
It's hard to get here. It's, I feel like the competition on the PGA Tour is better every year. Purses are bigger. There's FedEx Cup points. Guys are hungrier than ever. And I'm, next season starts my 10th season, so I'm not that young anymore. And so, yeah, I mean, it felt a lot more special this year after missing 2 in a row and knowing that I had a tough mountain to climb. And, I just started playing well the last few months, and so it feels great to be back.
Well, this leaderboard in this field of 30 is chock full of 20-something superstars, but not all are in their 20s and not all budding. Welcome in Todd Lewis live from East Lake. Todd, there are players in this field that are finding their mojo once again. You've got news on one.
Yeah, and one of those players is Webb Simpson. You heard him say it is tough to get here to East Lake for the Tour Championship, and he knows it very, very well. Let's go back a few years ago. Of course, Webb won the U.S. Open at the Olympic Club in 2012. He was a regular on the U.S. national teams, but this is his first start in the Tour Championship since 2014. Why? Because beginning in 2015, although he was still a solid player, he was nothing like the player that he was in the previous years. The game basically was leaving him. And Webb is a very optimistic, positive person, along with his caddy, Paul Tesori. They came out here and just dug in the dirt. But I did talk to Webb today, and he said those moments when he wasn't getting the results, despite his optimism, it was very, very difficult on him. One thing that he did lean on is what his father taught him ever since he started playing golf, and that is you are going to have stretches when you don't have your best. You just have to work through them, and that's stuck in his mind, and now he's starting to play better. He didn't win this year, but listen to what he has done. He's had some consistent finishes. 2nd at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, 3rd at the Wyndham Championship, 5th at the Dean and DeLuca, 6th at the Northern Trust, 8th at the Travelers. A 9th place finish last week at the BMW Championship, so he does have a bit of momentum. And he does like this golf course, by the way. He grew up in the South, in North Carolina. He likes playing on Bermuda grasses. Those are the grasses that he grew up playing on. And he likes playing on golf courses that have tree-lined fairways. He says visually they shape the shot for him. And today he missed only 4 fairways on a very difficult track and missed only 3 greens. And he's had some success here at the Tour Championship before. As a matter of fact, he finished tied, or 4th rather, in 2013 and a tie for 5th in 2012. So if you consider how comfortable he is here and the fact that he has weathered the storm of doubt to get back to the Tour Championship, don't be surprised, Ryan, if he's in the mix on the back 9 Sunday.
All right, Todd, certainly look forward to that and look forward to the rest of the top 5 in the FedEx Cup standings. That, of course, means Dustin Johnson, last week's winner, Mark Leishman. And let's not forget about the Raminator. John Rahm, 22-year-old Spaniard, making a statement day 1 at his first Tour Championship. Back live after this.